Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to ask, what are the DM and DF's hopes and fears, and what do they wish you knew? Okay, so we're going to use this deck, World Spirit Tarot, for the Divine Masculine. We're going to use Beautiful Creatures for the Divine Feminine. We're going to use these decks to clarify. Or maybe we'll use this for the second question again, and then we'll use the Enchanted Map for some guidance. Okay, so also feel free to switch roles if you relate more to the other side, as we are all both DM and DF. Okay, also I am offering 10-minute free readings to all of my new subscribers, or if you're interested in a regular reading or a coaching, you could email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. All right, so let's get to it. What is the Divine Masculine's hopes or fears, and fears? What are their hopes and fears? What is the Divine Masculine's hopes and fears right now when it comes to their Divine Feminine? 2 cards, please. Or it doesn't have to be about the Divine Feminine. What is their hopes and fears right now? What is the Divine Masculine's hopes and fears? 2 cards, please. What are their hopes and fears? 2 cards. Hopes and fears. It definitely looks like a hope and fear. Looks like we got a hope and we got a fear. So we got the Ace of Swords, okay, and we have the Tower. Okay, so the Ace of Swords. So swords is all about the air. That's all about having some kind of truth. It's about having epiphanies. It's about, having that aha, the Ace of Swords, okay? And the Tower card, well, that's all about a clearing. The Tower is actually a positive thing where, you fall a bit and you pretty much have this transformation and you clear whatever was keeping you from becoming a higher version of yourself, and then you are rising in your vibration. Okay, so their hopes and fears, right? So they have this hope, this clarity, right? They have this clarity about a situation, which I am going to get. I have to get clarification on this clarity, okay? But I do know that this Tower is probably one of their fears. They probably fear the whole, they feel kind of wrecked, they feel, I guess, whenever there's a separation or a fight or whenever something happens, it is pretty hard, right? It's a hard lesson that everyone goes through. So let's go ahead and get clarity. What is the clarity about? Let's get this going. What the heck is this clarity about? What is this Ace of Swords about? Ace of Swords, what is this about? For the Divine Masculine, what's the clarity? What is happening here? Ooh, Justice. Ooh, the 11. The Justice card, right? This is soul contract. They're having clarity that you are it, this is it. This is a soul contract. This is the truth. You're the truth. You're no joke. So they're having clarity here that this is a soul contract, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's ask about the Tower. What does this have to do with? What does the Tower have to do with, please? What does the Tower have to do with? One card for the Divine Masculine. What does the Tower have to do with? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's really interesting. Okay, but it's upright. It's not reversed. Okay. Usually when it's reversed, it usually means a third-party situation, but I'm getting 3 of Cups upright. Okay. And so this is usually about community, breaking bread with others, friends. Okay. So the Tower card, okay. Actually, they are telling me something here. Okay, hold on. Let me get another clarifier. Hold on. Okay, let me just see what they're saying here. Can I have one more card here on the Tower and the 3 of Cups? One more card, please, on the Tower and the 3 of Cups. It's also about a collaboration as well. The Emperor. Right. So the Emperor, that's all about not following the crowd. That's all about, doing your own thing, taking the reins in your own hands. When the crowd goes that way, you go this way. Okay. And so with this tower, there's a clearing going on. And so there's some community and okay, let's see, what are they trying to tell me here with this? Hold on, let me gather my thoughts here. Yeah, it's about the collaboration. That's what they're telling me. This is more because I kept wondering, is this about a third party situation? If they do think there's a third party situation, of course that would really knock them down. Like that would be a fear of theirs. Like a big fear is there would be a third party situation involved. Okay, that would be a huge fear. Okay, but their hope is for a collaboration. Okay, on the Three of Cups. The Emperor is all about following your own path. Okay, it's not doing what the rest of the crowd's doing. It's being a pioneer, okay? And so they are hoping to forge a new path with you. They're hoping to collaborate with you, and they are hoping to have death of the old and in with the new. That's what I'm getting with this particular stack of cards. Okay, so that's actually very positive. Let's look at the Divine Feminine. What is the hopes and fears of the Divine Feminine? What is the hopes and fears of the Divine Feminine? Can I have 2 cards, please? Hopes and fears of the Divine Feminine. 2 cards, please. Hopes and fears of the Divine Feminine. Yeah, so it looks like some fears here, but we have 7 of Cups reverse, which is good, and then we have the Magician reverse. So what this is telling me is that some of you have a fear that this is not going to get manifested. Okay, so that's the biggest fear, that this is never going to come to fruition, that you're never going to hit that highest version of yourself along with your twin flame, and this is not going to come, this is not going to happen. All right, and then we have 7 of Cups. Okay, that's all about the well, when I think of 7 of Cups, I do think of wishes and thinking, and this is more like obsession, right? Like overthinking, and so it's almost like, but they call this card delusions, and it's almost like you want to like not feel like this is an illusion anymore, like you want this to be grounded in, you want this to be something tangible, not just something that's like in your thoughts, something that's on your mind. Like you don't want to dream or fantasize about this anymore, because almost like you almost feel like you're being delusional because it's not manifesting. Okay, and so your fear is that you're being delusional and that you're not going to manifest this. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's ask the next question, which is what do they wish you knew? So let's take it from this deck. What does Divine Masculine wish you knew? What do they wish you knew? What do they wish you knew? The Divine Masculine. 2 cards, please. What does the Divine Masculine wish their Divine Feminine knew at this time? 2 cards. What do they wish that they knew? Aw, that's sweet. Okay, so we have you are unlike anyone else. And we have the butterfly ferrets. I am reborn. Okay, so your contradictions and complexities are interesting. So what they wish that you knew is that you are unlike anyone else. They wish you knew this, that, yeah, your contradictions and complexities are very interesting to them. You're the most interesting person that they've ever met, and they cannot get over the fact that they can't meet anyone that's anything like you or anyone like you. Like you're completely an anomaly. And then we have the butterfly ferrets. I am reborn. Okay. And so, but this is reversed. So it's almost like they're just struggling. They just they wish that you knew that they're very much trying to be reborn. They're trying to do this transformation. They're trying to follow this new path, but that they're struggling. They really are trying though. Like they're trying to forge this new path. They're trying to collaborate with you. Okay. They had this epiphany and they know that this is a soul contract with you. Okay. And so, yeah, they wish you knew that they are trying, okay, and that they're not quite reborn, but they're trying very hard. Okay, so let's look at the divine feminine. What does the divine feminine wish that their divine masculine knew right now? What does the divine feminine wish their divine masculine knew right now? Two cards. Two cards. What does the divine feminine wish their divine masculine knew? Two cards. Okay, so we have never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. Yeah, never jam today. Okay, so the divine feminine, what they wish their divine masculine knew was that they're sick of empty words, or they're tired. They're tired of promises never coming to be. Like they're tired of this. They wish their divine masculine knew this, that they really don't want empty words, and they really don't want these empty promises that never seem to come to fruition. We also got follow your own good advice, trust yourself, you know what is best for you, and that is reverse. The divine feminine wants their divine masculine to know is that they're starting to not trust themselves because their intuition is telling them that it's them, but that they're starting to not trust their own intuition. Okay. Um, and it says, you know what is best for you. You're starting to and that you're starting to question this. You're starting to question what's best for yourself. Okay, so that is what they wish their divine masculine knew. Now let's go ahead and let's get some guidance. Let's get guidance from this enchanted map. We'll do one for the divine masculine first. All right, what's the guidance for the divine masculine side? What's the guidance for the divine masculine? One card. One card for the divine masculine. What is the guidance for the divine masculine side? Yeah. Well, we got rock bottom reversed. Okay. So, as you can see when you look at this rock bottom card, when you hit rock bottom, see all the paths? like it seems like you've hit rock bottom, but really like you can it looks like just like another path where you're not really in the bottom, it's kind of an illusion. It's an illusion that you guys, or that the divine masculine has hit rock bottom, and you really haven't. Okay, and plus this is reversed, so what this might mean is that perhaps there's a little bit more to be learned. Okay. With the divine masculine, they do stay pretty fixed on the vibrational scale. I do teach this in my coachings, where the divine feminine does all the diving into the shadows. Okay. But the divine masculine, your guidance is to just know, no matter where you're at, there is a pathway for you. Okay. You are not stuck. It looks like you're stuck, right? It looks like you have these four walls that like you're stuck, and like you can't get out. You can't get out of this ditch, when really there is so many paths you could take to your higher vibration. Okay, let's get some guidance for the divine feminine. Yeah, just follow your soul. That's the best advice. If you can talk to your soul, and I teach that in my coachings, how to do that. That is where all the answers lie, within your soul. All right, divine feminine. Let's see, do we have any guidance? What's the guidance for the divine feminine side? Ooh, dry desert. I love this card. Yep. So that's the divine feminine in her prime. Okay. Or him. Doesn't have to, again, this is not gender. So the divine feminine walks along this really harsh environment, like it's like 110 degrees, right, in the desert, and walking very strong. Look at that. Like, just, you know what? There's nothing there, right? There's nothing in the physical that is proving anything to this divine feminine. There is nothing tangible to say that this divine feminine is going in the right direction, yet intuitively knows that he or she is going in the right direction. Okay, it's all intuitive, and you're following your soul. And look, the soul and your twin flame are right next to you. You don't actually see them, but they're always with you. So you never walk alone. You're always walking with your soul, and you're walking in such a way that you're upright, and you know you're forging on, even though again there's nothing in the physical, nothing tangible that's telling you you're going in the right direction. It's all intuitive. It's a knowing. You just know it. And this is your words of advice, okay, to keep going in this harsh terrain, this harsh journey, and do not look behind you. Do not, okay, do not close the door to the past. That doesn't even matter. There is no future. There is only now, and you are moving in the right, you know you are moving in the right direction, okay, and that your soul is always with you. That is a very strong divine feminine card right there, okay? So that is your advice, okay? Okay? And just know your twin flame is with you. Your twin flame is with you through the soul. You share a soul, okay? That is what this is, a journey to the soul. All right. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I am very appreciative of all of my new subscribers and my viewers. I thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.